Hello everyone. Let's assume that we have a remote repository git.rcompany.com and we are cloning that repository in our local. So whenever we are cloning a repository to our local and we by default we get the master branch, and the whenever you clone there will be a remote branch also created. This remote branch track your repository branch. When we clone this repository we got the master branch, and our master pointer is pointing to this commit, same as the master pointer in git.r.company, but there is another pointer got created which is tracking the remote branch, and it is having origin master. So as I told in previous video, like whenever we are cloning a repository we call that remote repository as a origin by default, and any branch which we are referring will be origin and then branch name. So in our case, as it's a master branch, it will be origin master. So origin master will be tracking or will be pointing to the remote commit which is on the origin. Okay. And then let us assume once there are people are doing changes in master branch. So previously our master pointer in the remote repository was here, then someone else did the changes and the master pointer reached here. But in our local repository, means on my computer, this origin master was pointing to this particular commit, and we have not taken any update or we have not synced our repository with the remote. Then my origin master will be tracking to this particular commit. So my origin master branch, my origin master pointer is two commit behind. Okay. So when we say like we are two commit behind from the remote master branch, it means like my origin master is pointing to commit behind the remote master branch. Okay, and let assume here also I did some changes. So my master, so I in my on my local computer on my master branch I am having two commits which are not in remote master branch, and there are two commits in remote master branch which is I'm not having. Okay, so once we do git fetch, means like when we use the git fetch origin or git fetch command, it it bring the changes from the remote branch or from the origin to my local branch, but it did not merge those changes to my master branch. So basically git fetch the changes from the origin. So once I do the git fetch, my origin master, I will get the changes which were not there in my local master branch, these two commits, and as well as my pointer will be updated to the latest commit from the master. So or so now origin master, this origin master is in sync with the remote master branch. So my it means my origin master is tracking master and both are at the same commit. But my local master branch, my local master branch is having two extra commit, and it's not having the changes done in this particular commit and this particular commit. So this is a common commit, right? So these changes which are done in remote master branch I got in my local repository, but it is not merged into my current branch which is my master branch. So once I do git pull, basically it's a combination of git fetch and git merge. So when we say like whenever we want to get the latest changes from the remote, we use git pull command, right? So what git pull command do, it fetches the changes, it fetches the changes from the remote, and then it merges those changes to your branch. So in our current example, when we if we do git pull, okay, so it will fetch the changes from the remote. So the changes will come into origin master branch, that which is remote branch, and then a merge will happen, a merge commit will be created, and we will be having the latest changes from the remote. So that's how git pull work. So git pull is a combination of git fetch and git merge command. So first bring the changes from the remote to remote branches and then merge those changes to your local branch. So this is how git pull works. So in my case, if I do git branch, currently I am on the master branch. As this star denote that I am on a master branch. When I do git fetch, it did not give me anything because there is nothing on nothing currently on my remote branch. And if I do git pull, it says already up to date. It means like my origin master, it's like my origin master and master both are at the same point. So I don't have anything to fetch or anything to merge. So if I do git status, it shows means like your branch is ahead of origin master by 3 commits. It means like my origin master is here and I am having 3 commits in my local master which are not synced with a remote master branch. So it's telling my branch is 3 commits ahead of my origin master. And if I do git fetch now, it will bring the changes from the remote master branch to my origin master and it will update the origin master pointer to the latest commit of remote branch. So if you see here, if I do git status again, so now what it is telling me is your branch and origin master have diverged and you have 3 and 1 different commit each respectively. Yes, use git pull to merge the remote branches into yours. So basically what it's telling me is like after doing the git fetch command, I got 1 commit from the master branch, remote master branch. Okay, so my pointer is somewhere here and I have 3 commits in my local master branch. So this is what it's telling, but currently the changes which I got from the origin master, right, is not in my master branch because I did only the git fetch. So now I have 2 way. I can merge, git merge origin master, or I can do the git pull. So both statement will be same. If I do git pull, it will fetch the changes and then it will merge origin master to my master branch. As I have done git pull, I can do git merge origin master and it will merge the origin master changes to my local master branch and my master will be having the changes of remote as well as local changes. So let's do git merge origin master. So it gave me vi editor to enter the comments which I want to enter. I'm not going to enter any comments. Then I click on do like this. So basically the changes merge made by recursive strategy. So now I got the changes in my local and if I do git log, you can see I got the changes from the remote branch. This is the commit which was done by me from the separate repo. Learning git pull. Okay, so I got the changes from the remote and then this merge commit was created. So instead of doing git fetch and git merge, I could have done git pull and I might have got the same result. So basically git pull is a combination of git fetch and git merge. It get the changes from the remote and then merge those changes into your local. So whenever we are cloning a branch, switching to a branch, there will be a pointer to there will be a local branch and then there will be a remote branch. So there will be a pointer to your remote branch and there will be a pointer to your local branch, and which we can see using git branch minus a. So if you see here, there is a master branch and there is a corresponding reference or pointer to your remote master branch. We don't see for testing because Testing is a local branch which we created locally, and it is not there currently in the remote origin. So that's the reason it's not showing remote origin testing. If we try to push that branch to our origin, we can do that. So this is how Git Pull works. Thank you very